Mr. Speaker, it's against the law for Cabinet Minister to own stocks and investments unless they are in a blind trust. Now, the Finance Minister has been caught, and now reports indicate that at least 4 other Cabinet Ministers are using the same loophole to maintain control of their investments. So, a very simple question to the Prime Minister: who are they?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, everyone in this House refers to the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner to ensure that we are following the rules and putting in place the things that Canadians expect of all parliamentarians. And it's interesting to note that the Conflict of Interest and Ethics Commissioner has made recommendations to members of all parties and in previous governments.
The Ethics Commissioner's website suggests you are one of the ministers who has an ethics screen set up. Is that because you have indirect assets that you own, and are you considering divesting of them, blind trusting? Do you think it's working?
I think it's working very well. When I became a minister, like when I became a member of Parliament, one of the first and most important things you do is you ask to see the Ethics Commissioner. In my case, I sat down with her. We discussed the assets I had. We discussed, in particular, a friendship that I have, a long-standing friendship with the Irving family from New Brunswick. It's a multi-generational thing. My father and Mr. Irving's father were friends. It's a social friendship. But because under the rules you shouldn't be using properly your public office to benefit a friend, she recommended a screen was put in place. It's the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, in the case of Cabinet documents, Privy Council, ensured that those documents are properly screened, and ultimately the Chief of Staff administers a screen. In my view, it's worked very well.
It's not indirect assets then?
No, it's because of a personal friendship, and under the rules, that was the appropriate course that she suggested and one I followed, and from my perspective, it's working very well.